What's going on? Live in the flesh, live in the flesh. Hopefully everything is copacetic on your ends. Hopefully it ain't no crop circles popping up. You know, they're saying the updates that'll keep this, from, having technical issues. But we're going to see tonight. I'm going live out the blue. Hopefully, this platform don't got no kind of issues where you won't be able to hear me broadcasting live and direct. Hopefully we can get some calls going in and get some people sharking through the chat room, and we can get a phenomenal conversation going. It's been a lot of things going on in the world, and hopefully we can speak on something that will enlighten the masses. What's going on, Rated Shy family? You see that? You see it says cut. Cutthroat niggas, really, And I really don't like to use explicitives or, words that may not be, acceptable to a certain crowd. But, you got to do what you got to do, what you got to do. How's your night going, Rated Shy? I know you got some kind of cocktail, posted up. Hopefully, they sent you the notification, to let you know that I'm broadcasting live. Hopefully, they done sent the corrections to my particular channel, and we don't have any of those issues. That's why I ain't really been feeling like posting no videos or anything like that, because when they send them technical difficulties, it seems like they want to hinder me. But I got all the equipment. I do all the editing and all the gathering of guests. No, I won't say that, because Rated Shaw's in here. He gathers some of the high profile guests for me, and I'm gonna have to get back up on that. We're gonna have to get some real interviews going again. Unlike any other platform or people on this particular platform, try to get interviews, and they try to talk down on the people that they're getting, or try to talk about other people when they're talking to the main source of who they gathered for the particular interview. We don't do any of that. We don't do no iHeartRadios, no fake gangsterism around here. We don't take the payoff. A lot of those platforms take the payoff. Matter of fact, they're controlled by this iHeartRadio on the low, where people don't know. They gobble up these channels. They give you a little, or give them a little bit of access to what you should already have access to, and that's the people. They figure, oh, well, he's hindered. I got hella numbers on my side, so I know people's listening, even if they're not showing the actual factual counter amount of how many people's really up in here. I know people's living or listening. Why they living. You got to be living if you're listening. But that's how they do. Expose the fake, expose the fraudulent. The ones that you see, I just put something up in the affirmation about how they prop up the phony fake propaganda, because they want to promote that disinformation. They can't they know a person that is not under contract, they're not going to abide by any of their so-called rules. And a lot of these people that's doing numbers, they're not going to tell you that. They're going to steer you away from it. They're going to half-heartedly do laughing jokes so you could kind of go away from that. But really, they're actually telling you the actual factual truth, that they're bought off, they're paid, and they ain't going to go against the hand that feeds them, the hand that rocks the cradle. They're not going to go against that particular narrative. So let me see. You said it, and some brandy just laid back. Yeah, hey, brandy's always fine. What particular brandy are you partaking in? Because it's a few different kind of brandies. It's the Ergen Jerk. It's a few other ones. It's the one with the pork in it. That Paul Masson. That's on the low end type. If you're really rocking with that, oh, you said just some Erk. Okay, and like I said, we got Rated Shot in here, but it's also other people in here. Hey, if you feeling what I'm saying, hey, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hey, hit the bell too. Get the proper notification when I drop a live, when I drop a video. I know I haven't did any lines, and I got them stacked up. It's stacked up tall with the lines that I just ain't been editing. You know, I've been buying cars, flipping cars, doing things like that out in these pandemic streets and things like that. So, you know, yeah. While I've been on a technical issue with my channel, I've just been taking another break, shall I say. You know, I still been here, and I still got the numbers on my side, even if they're not showing it, you know. So hopefully y'all's nice going all right. You ain't having too many issues or anything like that. You know, hopefully, you know, baby and mama drama. No, I just met the broad last week problems, or I just met the ninja last couple of months, and you know things been going kind of sour. Hopefully, you know you're not facing too many issues. You know, hopefully you get to tune into everybody, not just me, but all your particular people you tune into, and they're not stiff as wood. Old wooden as way they convey certain type of questions and answers and things like that. Because you know, I peep in on occasional some other channels just to see what they're doing. Because you know, all networks check in on other networks to see what they're doing in other areas. And when I be hearing some of the dialogue, I'm like, man, this sound like an old ass grandpa delivering whatever he's delivering from whatever script that he's able to deliver it from. You know, it's nothing that is razzling and dazzling. It's more lullaby-ish. You know, I guess it's those types of, you know what, it's probably like what, 12, 1 in the morning. This is the time I really knock off. You know, I can't really tune into the shows I really like, so let me, you know, turn him on and I can get some good shut-eye, because, you know, he's gonna lullaby me to sleep. And I ain't trying to do any of that. So speak up, the chat's open. You know, you can go ahead and throw your comments, but I'll say this: the chat may not be open for the people that have been blocked. They may just be listening just to listen, because, you know, it's like, oh, Reek's going live? You know, he blocked me because I said something sideways, you know. Well, you know, that's what happens, you know. I've probably been blocked from particular channels, too, where I can't comment and things like that, but it makes me none, just probably like it makes them none. But for the ones that can comment in a live chat, and if you're catching the replay, you can throw up a comment in the comment section. There's open. I don't block any of that, and I'm always down to have a conversation with anybody, as long as you ain't talking crazy sideways, something way off the topic that nobody's talking about within the chat. Hey, we can have it go down just like that. So you saying you're on Brandy, but what glasses is it the first one, is it the second one, or is you working on the third one? Which one is it, Rated Shot? Let me know something on a Sunday night, working towards a Monday, the day people don't really like to get up and, you know, start the whole week back over again. You said maybe the third. Okay, so really you're probably traipsing towards the fourth, you know. That's all right though. Made me think about having a cocktail, but I really ain't got nothing of variety right now. Right now I'm just rocking with the rum, and rum is okay, but I gotta go up and make moves early in the morning to handle some business on this other little vehicle I'm trying to get, you know, put together so I can put it on the market and, you know, flip it and make some more revenue off of that. Oh, you about to pour another one? Well, don't pour too much of it. You know, when you start having them birthdays, you know, stacking up, you be like, man, maybe I shouldn't have had that too much Jack. It might make me want to run to the commode or something. You know, you don't want to be running to the commode, and I'm not saying running to the commode to earl it up. You may run to the commode and use it the other way. You know, the commode could be used for many ways. And hopefully, you know, it's just you just pouring a little proper portion of, you know, your potion. Oh, you need another vehicle too? Well, you know, I'm the man. I find everything. Some phenomenal transportation, whatever your means may fit. I find it. If you want to push a big boat like Noah, you know, I'll find that. If you want to push a little under vehicle that you could creep to your honeycomb hideout, I could find that for you too. You know, I'm more of a broker. I'm a broker. I occasionally buy them and whatever. So just let me know. Let me know what your financial means is, and I'll make it happen. I'm always on that. Matter of fact, you like Lexus, I might have another Lexus for you. You know, I runs into Lexuses a lot. You know, matter of fact, I just ran into a cool little Cadillac I was thinking about picking up. But you know, they gotta, you know, we're haggling back and forth on the price. You know, it need a little work, so I gotta make sure that, you know, what I put into it, I'll definitely be able to get out of it. But yeah, we could definitely make that happen. Hopefully, this music I got playing on the low in the background is not coming through, you know, the background where they can be like, oh, you know what, this is, we might have to hit you with something because you got this music on the background. So let me turn that off real quick so, you know, I won't face any issues like that. But to me, it was low enough where nobody could hear it, so it should be cool. Oh yeah, I did get that, yeah, that matter of fact, the town car, I think that was maybe 2, 3, 4 videos back. That town car, I got that for the low. I like to post how much I got it for, but people think they could get it for somewhere around what I paid for it. And for whatever I sell it for is for whatever I sell it for. But just let you know, like you said, I got it for the dirt. Some unbelievable prices. Matter of fact, this is probably about maybe 2, 3 weeks ago. Choice hit me up and called me, you know, and a channel of Choice, and he's like, "Man, I can't believe what you got that for. You might as well say I stole it from the person. I got it for so low, and I didn't really do that much to it. You know, all I did was drop the brand new Vogue tires on it, you know, put a nice wax job up on it, and you know." We always got to have some knock in the trunk, and I had to put that in there with some Alpine, damn near everything in there. So yeah, you know, that's what I do. I buy them and I flip them, and the ones I really like, I keep them until someone offers me a price I can't refuse. Then I come up off of them. But what's the topic? What can the topic be? You know, we got, you know, presidential selections. I won't even say elections, selections, and you know, it's never been an election. It's always been a selection, you know, and they want the masses to think otherwise. But you know, when you do your necessary research, you see how they play. And with all the technology we got, you got technology sitting right in your hand, your phone laying off to the side at your under spot, wherever you're at. You can always seek further information to find out what you really need. And get in touch with the people that, you know something that you may not know. So I'm glad I ain't spin wheel or nothing. Hopefully, like I said, that's a good thing. You know, the last few times I know people's like, Ricky, I was trying to be on, but you know, it was never saying you was live. I'm like, hey, I don't control that. It was somebody behind these networks that really don't like my channel, really don't like that, you know, I didn't take a check to, you know, basically, you know, sell out to people. Because that's what when you see any of them platforms, they're selling out to people, they're hoping, okay, this person will fall prey to, you know, going to the penitentiary because they listen to this person as they're, you know, telling the gospel truth, but really they're going to get them caught up in this system that's, you know, going to profit off them in a wrong way, and not a right way, in a wrong way, the wrongest way you can ever think. Matter of fact, any channels that are, you know, I'll just say it like it is. Any person that is got the pedophile title on, we don't rock with nobody like that around here. So I threw down a gauntlet. If you happen to be a pedophile, we don't rock with you. I would love to have a conversation with a pedophile and see how they try to justify that being okay. And I don't want to hear no excuses of why it's cool. I think people should already know right from wrong. You know, and the types that justify that, hey, I don't need your subscription to any of my platforms that I may have, any of my Patreons, and I do have a Patreon. I'm at the people that support my Patreon. Hey, I appreciate y'all supporting that. Y'all can go to Too Cool to Con Patreon and join that too. You know, I do have that, but you know, with them, you know, throwing up the monkey wrenches with my channel, I just haven't been posting stuff. I got all the how should I say, interviews and things stacked up. I just haven't, you know, broke it down to, you know, put it out, you know. And it's not that I'm forgetting about anybody. It's just, you know, sometimes when they throw up them technical difficulties, you like, you know what, maybe that's a sign for me to pause. Not a pause for them, but just a pause for me to regroup. And then once I come back and hit the pavement, I'm going to hit it back running, breaking concrete and everything. Yeah, people may not be getting notifications. Like I said, with this whole selection, pre-selection, you know, they probably wanted a lot of channels that ain't, you know, gonna touch on that particular topic. They didn't want those channels, you know, really being able to speak on that because, well, you may sway the votes. No, it's not even a thing about swaying votes. It's just a swaying mindsets. They don't want people to start talking about certain things. And that's what people do when they come on this particular platform. We talk, you know. Sometimes it may be favorable. Sometimes it may not be favorable. And I'll say this too. I was getting, you know, even with me not posting anything, like the videos I did with KK Diamond, and KK Diamond still around, still making money off of OnlyFans and things like that. You know, a lot of people seem to hate on the OnlyFans thing. I feel like this. Hey, if them females that participate in that is winning, hey, what's wrong with it? You know, if you happen to team up with someone that's, you know, doing something like that, that's a plus. But when I be hearing, oh, you're not getting as much money if you were doing this, well, that may be true. That may not be true. You don't know how many people is really sending X amount of dollars that they're receiving off that joint. So if anything, you're hating on anything because you're not getting no part of that revenue. All that old shit is fucking dead. And if you are winning like that, I applaud you. But for the ones that ain't, you know, even stuck their toe in the shit to know about anything like that, it's like, why are you hating? You hating. You hating and you don't even know, you know, how much money they generating up off that, you know? You just come off as a blatant hater. What's going on, Cadillac J Just? It's been a long time. It's been a long time for a lot. It's been a long time since I just been on here without no spin wheeling, you know? Like I said, hopefully, you know, people getting a notification. Hopefully people get those later notifications for the replay, you know? I would put up the hotline number, but I don't know. I don't know. It's like when you're the one-man band and you're running everything, you're like, okay, let me get up the hotline. Let me do this. Let me make this happen, you know. Let me see. Okay, I can do that. Hold on a second. And it shows that I got a notification for it going live. So hopefully they did fix that. Let me locate your number, Cadillac, and I'll hit you up. Hey, if you want me to hit you up too, Shot, I could do that too. You know, I can put you on that call. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let's find it. Okay. Hitting your line right now, Cadillac J Just. What's going on, Cadillac?
Yo, Rick, what's up with you?
Nothing much, nothing much. Just glad to be back on live without no issues so far. I don't want to come
That's good, that's good.
Yeah. So what's up with you?
Man, I wanted to say something about the voting thing, but it's already passed now, but I want to say something about that.
Okay, go ahead.
So when we was doing the music when we was like everybody was coming through and we was doing the music thing, like with the local artists, we would already have the winner before the contest even start.
Right.
And like it'll be like my little cousin gonna win because it's outside of town this time, so we gonna win. But the whole city would know, like the other bosses would know on the other side of town. So it'd be like, okay, well, we're going to throw this thing, and everybody's going to come by, everybody's going to celebrate. But at the end of the contest, my little cousin going to win. So we know it beforehand.
Right.
But nobody else know it.
Right.
So we just doing it for, like, the whole city, and we'll have a great time. And the next day, we're going to go have lunch and breakfast with the other bosses on the other side of town. And next time, we're going to do it on their side. So if we can do that with, like, local artists, and I'm trying to figure out, can you imagine what the government could do with political candidates? You know,
most definitely, and that happens in all kind of arenas. Think about it. In sports, it happens in sports where the team owners know who's gonna win. It happens down in I'll just say it like this: it'll be people that is throwing this player is the best player out of the year. Out of all them people, they know who's really going to win. They know who bought the trophies and spent this much for this particular facility. So it's not a mystery of what really goes down. It's a mystery to the ones that don't really know, though. They think, oh, this person got elected because of that. No, these people know each other behind the scenes. Just think about like WWE. Oh, this person won. No, it's all scripted. That's a part of a script. It's predetermined who wins. But, people that don't know that, they just think, oh, no, he just got it because he was good. Yeah, he may have been good, but, it was a lot of politicking that went behind the scenes that you didn't get to see.
So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe so, maybe not. But that's how I would look at it.
Right.
So I don't, because, I told them I'm not voting. I could talk on here. I said, hey, I'm not. They like, who you voting for? I'm like, I'm not. And they're like, I got roasted by like a lot of people. And they was like, yo, your vote matters. Everything matters. You gotta do this. And I'm listening to it, and I'm like, I'm taking it in, but I'm cool to it. I'm like, okay, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But don't like try to judge me because whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen anyway. However they look at it, it's gonna be because I'm looking at it from a different way. I'm like, it's never changed nothing that I've ever did anyway.
Right. What changed when Obama was in there? What changed when Clinton was in there? I mean, I'll say it like this. I remember coming up in the 90s. You might have been a lot more of a youngster coming up in the 90s. But I remember being in my 20s, being in the 90s. And I'd be harassed all the time. I'd be riding my colors on Dayton's and rims and things. And they would harass me. And I was, too legit. It wasn't like I was, had some kind of bad record or anything. I'm just riding a nice car, riding Eldorados, ragtop Eldorados, getting sweated.
Yeah.
Riding Fleetwoods, getting sweated. But this is a Democratic president. It's supposed to be oh so sweet. No, not for the melanated brother. It's not,
Okay, yeah. So it wouldn't matter either way around. And that's all I was saying. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it going to change your day? Like, do you have to still get up and grind the next day? Like, I'm talking about it was on Facebook crossing each other out. I've seen people argue that never argued about anything. Like, y'all always been friends. And now because of a political opinion that you got a difference of somebody else, now y'all at each other's throats.
Right.
Like, man, they controlling the masses. Like, that's mind control,
Think about it like this. The media controls all of this. Matter of fact, I found a picture where it shows, I want to say it's one from, I don't know, World War II, where they're showing up there a bunch of soldiers putting up the American flag. Well, this person took that picture instead of them putting up the American flag in black and white. Matter of fact, it's like that picture on, I think it's the Iron Flag from Wu-Tang, where they're putting up the flag or whatever of Wu-Tang. Well, this one is like they're propping up Biden, and then on all the soldiers is all the different media companies propping them up. Because essentially, if you watch that, they were all rah for this person. Like, I mean, yeah, I know Trump be saying triggering things, but I mean, come on. I mean, you're supposed to be non-biased, and they're not showing that. They're like, no, we're propping this person up. We're going after this person. You know.
So that's all I was saying, Reek. That's how I would look at it.
Right.
That's how I look at it. Like I can't help but to look at it like that. Like you already know who's gonna win. It's already there. We're gonna throw a party. We're gonna have breakfast the next day. Like we're gonna make a lot of money because all y'all arguing with each other. Y'all don't even know. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know, bro.
Because that's what it is. You know, a lot of people are going to make money behind the scenes. A certain crowd, a certain group. You know, and the ones that ain't, they're hating. No, because you're not trying to essentially spread the wealth. You know. But even in some of them cases, they're still making money. It's just probably not as much as the people that are within that particular circle. You know?
Everybody making money. We all gonna make money off this.
Right.
And we gonna let all y'all argue with each other, bro. Matter of fact, while y'all arguing, keep spinning. That's like we got the ball open. We got, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, like we got the ball open, we got the strippers, we got everybody.
Right.
Y'all keep spinning. We know who's gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
But but another thing I want to say about the OnlyFans thing, I can't be mad at that neither. I can't be mad at the OnlyFans. Hey, if they get to it like they get to it, I ain't mad at them. Go ahead.
Right. Like I said, if a brother, be it you, be it whoever else, catch someone like that, and they're breaking in revenue, what does it matter that a person that, you know, that's a social media celebrity that's talking down on it? Because they're feeling it in a way, because look, they may be too old, they may be too fucking square to really have action at any type of broad. So when they hear about a female winning, and she's probably, you know, splitting her winnings with whoever she's really liking, you know, they're gonna hate on that, you know. And a lot of people that really ain't having luck with women, they're gonna rah with that person, like, yeah, they're probably only making this much money, and all that. No, they're bringing in some significant bread. Now, of course, in any field, is someone that's gonna be on the low end, is gonna be someone on the high end, is gonna be someone in the middle. You know?
There'll be somebody on the back end too.
Right.
So I can't get mad at that. Nigga, hey, you can't get mad at that. But you can't. They be mad about it because they're stuck in ways. You stuck in the old ways of it. You can't, like, if you're gonna really say that you in it, you really say you about it, you really can get to it, then you got to be in tune with what's going on. You got to be able to move and keep moving. And niggas be mad about that.
Right. But I mean,
know how to keep moving.
It's about innovation, and when I say it's about innovation, think about like music, or something simple as music. You know, someone could be like, "Hey, burn me a CD." You'd be like, "Oh, you can stream that music. You can go to YouTube and listen to every single song and make a playlist if you want it. Spotify, all that." They'll be like, I got a flip phone. Like, I can't send no pictures to no flip phone. I don't think they can receive no pictures. I mean, we on smartphones now, so I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like that. But no, Rick, I just called to call in real quick, man. I'm getting back to it.
All right.
Tell the family I said what's up. You know what I'm saying? Choice, and Lisa Smith, and Will, and everybody.
Right.
And Dre Chili too. I wanted to hear Dre Chili opinion on it, but yeah, I'm gonna hit you back though, Rick. I'm gonna tune back in.
All right. Appreciate you.
All right.
Hey, what's up, y'all? And you don't heard it. That was Cadillac J Just. That's in the comments. You know, I see the numbers done went up and went down. Hey, I don't know if they were messing with your connection, if you had to, you know, take a call from somebody or whatnot. You know, you may be playing on you because you could get this particular platform on video game consoles, tablets, cellular phones, your smart TV. So, you know, it just depends. It might have been a program that you was watching on Netflix. Are you still there? Are you still there? Why, you know, probably getting sloppy toppy from, you know, the one down the way. You never know how people's catching the broadcast, you know. And I would love for you to tell me how you listen to, you know, Reek of Tuku the Khan, the master of ceremonies, the proprietor of this particular channel that you're listening to. I'm the main source. You know, you may hear other people on here, they're invited guests. If they're taking over, you know, it's probably Rated Shot and the infamous Lisa Smith. We even haven't heard from Rated Shot or the infamous Lisa Smith because, you know, they were throwing the technical issues. Well, it seems like it's all good now. And if you're enjoying this lovely programming brought to you by Reek of Tukuta Khan, hey, hit the like button. If you want to become a Patreon, go to Patreon. You know, it's low. I don't got no significant amount. Oh, well, if you rise to this tiller, you get this much, whatever. No. You know, you can actually call and chop it up with me. But, you know, if you're going to call and chop it up with me for, you know, because I don't be trying to run people off when I do talk to them. I try to talk to you for a significant amount of time. Just remember me. You know, I do got a Cash App. You can hit me like, Rick, you know, game, you and put me on to some significant things. Hey, I'm gonna hit your Cash App because, you know, you was showing love like that. You know, talking to me for into the wee hours of the day, night, whatever it may be. You know, so you could go ahead and do that too. You know, I have what they call it consultations. You know, I don't be trying to, you know, bully and shame people into, you know, doing what they're doing. I'm just trying to hopefully open up something within you to go in the direction that you need to go into. And what's that? Max Shea, you said, "What's up, players? What's going on with you? You know, ready shot? Did you already start pouring up your fourth drink? You know, hopefully, you know, your cocktail is prepared right." I'm shocked. Been on 31 minutes. That's a shocker. I remember, I think it was, I don't know, last week, the week before, I did a live, and it was showing like it was live on my end. But if I was going on any other devices, people around me, it was like, it's showing that, you know, you haven't even made it live yet. So I'm glad that, you know, it's some kind of improvement on here. Yeah, hopefully it's some kind of improvement. You said, you already know, man. Okay. And let me see. Matter of fact, let me throw up the hotline number. That's, you know, I got Cadillac's number, so I just had to hit him. But let me try to throw up the hotline real quick and see if we could get someone to call. I gotta switch it around so it can accept those particular calls. So give me a couple seconds and I'll get that squared away. Let me see. I think it would be that. That would be this. Now I gotta find the number again because I don't be remembering it. I need to keep it in like a notes or something. Then I can be like, oh, this is the number. This is the number you need to hit if you're trying to hit the hotline. Let's see here. Matter of fact, I think on one of them last lives, I left the number up. I usually don't do that. I usually take it out of the live because people sometimes be calling. It'd be like 6 in the afternoon. Like, hey, Rick, you live? I'm like, no, I'm actually eating some fabulous dinner right now. But what's on your mind? Let me see. Why can't I get out of this? Okay. Let me go to the live chat. The number is, the hotline is open, but I gotta find the number. Let me see. Info. Okay, the hotline is open. Let me see. There you have it. There you have it. The hotline is open. I just posted it. Hey, I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. Hopefully, you know, someone can call in and have a conversation. And that be that. Yeah, so I'm trying to think. There ain't been too much going on besides, you know, me slanging cars. Matter of fact, made me want to start in Minnesota, we've been experiencing some, I don't know, various parts of the country, but I know Minnesota by this time it'd be Arctic or working on Arctic cold, and we probably be having some snow already. We ain't been having none of that. We've been having some 65s, some close to 70s. It's been some real nice temperatures. I've been seeing, the people that's, integrating into the inner city, running around in they little booty shorts, and they know they don't need to be having them little booty shorts running around, but they running around in shorts and sandals and things like that. That's something you'll never hear of in Minnesota at this time of year. But, it's a different kind of time. So, yeah. The hotline is there. You scroll all the way down. You say, oh, it says the hotline's open. Let me hit Reek up and, rap a taste on whatever. Because essentially, this is a freestyle. I called it, can you hear me now? Because, the past few times I've been trying to go live, you couldn't hear me. It was not working. You can hear no voice. It was not showing I was live. And the people that were actually coming in there, they're like, Reek, I'm in here, but I can't hear anything. I can see everything you're typing. And it's saying it's not live, but you're actually live. So, the deterrent won't help. I got too many numbers behind me for that to happen. I'm not just locally in Minnesota. I'm all across the globe. So, as far as trying to shut me down in that aspect, it won't work. I got other platforms that got numbers too that I don't really disclose, because then that's like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a hidden edge on them. You gonna call in a minute? Okay, hey, I could take multiple calls. Y'all could. It's like a party line, but not the type of party line where people call in and listen for certain types. It ain't that kind of party line. This is a line where we can get hopefully some phenomenal. Now I'm stumbling over my words. Some phenomenal conversation going. That can add to something that you don't know, something that you need to know. See, the numbers don't pick back up. That's a good thing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to hit King Righteous. I ain't hollered at Righteous in a minute. It's been a while since I done rapped a taste with King Righteous. King Righteous always got something phenomenal for your mind. Matter of fact, another old one, and I've yet to talk to him. Double R. If y'all done seen they're probably in the playlist because it's been so long since we actually did, had a conversation. But if you go to them playlists on my channel, you find the Double R ones. We done have some phenomenal conversations. I need to reach back out to him and, have a conversation going with him. And old school. Matter of fact, I got conversation with the old school I call old school B. Because if you watch the little short movie I made called America Was Never Great, you see both. They're two old schools. One's my uncle, one's my cousin. I go on more with my great cousin than, my uncle, but, they both have something phenomenal to add to the conversation. But I do got one with not the traditional old school you hear, with the other old school. Matter of fact, I want to say it was, what were we talking about? We were talking about, it had something to deal with relationships and how you don't fumble on certain things. So I might have to edit that audio and get that up too. I got a lot of editing to do. It's like I got the raw footage, but I like to put it in form where, everything just flows and ain't no hiccups in it and all that. So be looking for that, hopefully, now, I'm done got some things wrapped up with my vehicles a little bit more. I'll give me some more free time to, get back on to, regular scheduled programming, and not the programming that these mass media outlets be trying to do. I ain't on that. I'm on trying to. Oh, thanks for telling me that. Man, Popo down there, they giving out tickets. You might get caught up if you ain't right. Or go this way. I'm that person. I don't want nobody to get caught up. I don't want nobody to bump their head and be missing out on family members and loved ones and things like that. I ain't the one. That's probably why they ain't been having me on this joint being able to go live because like, oh, he's pointing out all the flaws to all these actors we done hired. You know, the actors that, you know, try to make it seem real convincing, try to, you know, wear them KNG outfits right in the camera and things like that. You know, they got all their payment plans right on the screen when they're talking to you and things like that. Reek don't do that. I do it occasionally. Let me stop. I do it occasionally, but I don't be doing it on every video. I don't do it like that. You know, if anything, it's about something. You know, get this book. You know, it may put something on your mind. Get this book for your cousin, your uncle, somebody. You know, that needs some knowledge on their brain. I may do recommendations like that, but you know, you nobody forcing you to buy anything. You can listen. You know, if you feel like, you know what, I want to do a super chat. Hey, I accept those, even though this platform take half of whatever you put up there. I'm just putting y'all up on something. When y'all be like, you know what, I'm showing him love. I'm giving him $50. You really giving them 25. I'm giving them a C-note. You really giving them 50. I'm giving them $5 because that's what my pockets say. You really giving them $2.50. But if you hit somebody's Cash App, you giving them all of it immediately. That's really blessing somebody, you know, for whatever they're providing for you. If it be comedy, if it be some information that you didn't know, if you know your woman's acting like this, and we're talking about a certain way when people move a certain kind of way where you can peep that, you know, people give, you know, love, show love and financial means, that kind of way too. So that's what I provide on Too Cool to Con. Some way where you don't bump your head and, you know, you don't lose too many Funyuns. You know, you got to keep some Funyuns in your bag, you know. You don't want to lose all your payola. So who is all out there? I don't know if you're still out there, Cadillac J. I don't know if you're still out there, Reddit Shy, Mac Shay. Who else? Who else is there? I haven't seen nothing from the infamous Lisa Smith. I don't know if, you know, she's out making moves in the pandemic or what. I ain't heard from the infamous. I ain't heard from Will. Who else? Choice. Okay, you still here, Cadillac. That's what's up. Who else? James. It's been a couple other females that done chimed in, but they kind of, it's been a while. Oh, the brother out of I'm trying to think. He was going through the legal issues. I'm missing your name, but you ain't been in here a minute. But you know, I got countless videos. See, that's another thing. I got a lot of videos. It's like I'm like 900 something plus videos, and really more than that. But those videos will never see the light of day again. But yeah, I got a lot of videos, so it's all kinds of stuff you can still tune into. That's why it's kind of cool when I could take a break, because it ain't like I got like 200 or 300. I got like 900. So out of those 900 videos, you can go through all different kinds. You know, I want to listen to Pinky. Okay, you can listen interview with Pinky. That was a long one. That actually was a long interview. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, the way I edited, that might have been a 3-hour video straight, like straight. And it wasn't no dry spots in it. It was all good. I want to say every little inch that I did in that's all up there. You know, matter of fact, it was going so long, my recording devices started dying out when I was doing it. We all started cracking up about that because it's like, man, I mean, we getting a plethora of information, unlike any other that you probably done did on any of these platforms with any of these foreign intelligent agencies. You know, you getting the really real gritty right here. You know, you heard it here first, even if you heard it over there first. You heard it here first. Without the mix, without the monkey wrench thrown in it, without trying to throw the person that you're interviewing under the bus. We don't do that over here, you know. And another thing, like I said, it's been people that you done seen on other platforms that, you know, I done reached out to, and I'll say it like this. I done had a conversation with Dre Chili about this, but I ain't gonna divulge the person who it was. Dre Chili knows who it is because I told him. I done had, because every now and then I do reach out for different people to be on here, and it's not putting nobody on blast. Because if you real, this shouldn't even be a problem. But I reach out, hey, would you like mine, being interviewed? I don't, I'm just asking questions about what you done did, how you see things and things like that. I don't do no throw you under the bus. You can listen to countless of my content to hear it. I don't do any of that. But this person like, well, did you talk to my agent? I'm like, I'm actually talking to you right now. But yes, I did talk to your agent, and they said it was good. Now that I'm talking to you personally, you acting real skittish and things like that. I'm actually talking to you. But that shows me they're not genuine. Like people I say is genuine that I done interview, I'll say the late great Reek Daddy. He's a real one. He's like, yeah, hit my line. I don't got no agent you go through and all that. Or Doobie the Sugar Wolf Pimp. He was a real one. He's still a real one. Matter of fact, I wouldn't mind having him back on here again. He got his own channel. Go to his channel too. Doobie Sugar Wolf Pimp. Or he might just go by Doobie. But yeah, real ones. But all that extra Hollywood and I can't I gotta talk to my agents. No, that means you leading off a script. I don't respect any of that. But with that being said, I know people's, they get into it. It's whatever time in your time zone or wherever you at. It's different things going on. I'm glad that they let me go on without no spin wheeling. I appreciate that. I just want to be able to speak and talk to the people, be able to communicate and have no issues. Hey, if you appreciate this live stream, hey, just hit the like button, I don't be expecting none of that super chat stuff. Like I said, especially like I just told y'all, they take half of it. And until they get to a certain amount, what they feel, what they see, you ain't gonna see any of that kind of revenue. So I don't depend on any of that revenue. But see, look at it like this. The people that are doing numbers, they're going off a script. They're letting those types of people see all that kind of stuff. If you're not going off a script, they're not gonna pay you because you're not kowtowing to what they want you to say. And that's, throwing your own brothers and sisters under the bus. We don't do any of that. I don't throw people's names out to try to, do that clout chasing shit. But as other people say, oh, they're clout chasing. Well, you got their name in your mouth, so what's that say? That means you're good with swallowing down that BS. Anti all of that. Let me see. Let me scrub this because it no longer needs to be posted. And with that being said, I'm out. Hey, and for those that's catching the replay, hey, I appreciate y'all too. I'm out of here.